See, if you woke up this rotation, all grace and gratitude go to the Most High. You understand what I'm saying? When everybody was counting you out, you was up to something. You was up to something. But they wanted to see you down. You understand what I'm saying? See, they say never kick a man while he down. You understand what I'm saying? See, we might fall 7 times, but we get up like it's motherfucking 17. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? And they thought that they could put your fire out. See, ain't nobody came around here. Only strangers and few people came around just to bring you some firewood to keep you going. But see, everybody else, they was coming around trying to kick sand in your fire. Trying to put your motherfucking fire out. Not knowing that you like a Tachi out here, man. You make fire catch fire. You understand what I'm saying? And they don't like that. See, they want to see you with a frown on your face. That's what keep a smile on their face. But as soon as they see you with a smile on your motherfucking face, now they walking around with that motherfucking frown. You know what I'm saying? With their head to the motherfucking ground. They can't even look you in your eyes, man. But you know, one thing about hyenas, they never walked in the lion's den, especially by their motherfucking self. You understand what I'm saying? See, I don't know what your situation is, but that's not important. You understand what I'm saying? Because where you at now, it's not your final destination. You getting through this. You know, you got to grow through this. You got to go through this. You understand what I'm saying? And in order to be one of the greatest weapons, in order to be one of the greatest tools that the Most High needs, is that you got to go through that fire. You understand what I'm saying? That's the only way you can melt gold. You know what I'm saying? You got to go through the highest of temperatures. Everybody else, they not going to make it. You understand what I'm saying? They microwaves. The fuck you need an oven mitt. You understand what I'm saying? Let it marinate. You know what I'm saying? Then look, there's going to be a couple people. You know what I'm saying? She's going to be like, girl, that's that man. He was homeless for 10 years. Damn, look at him now. He fine. He got a nice house. Look at that car he got. You know what I'm saying? You could be homeless. You could be a homeless woman. You know what I'm saying? He a grown-ass man acting like a female, talking about something. Damn. I remember seeing that woman on the street. I remember she was sleeping in a cardboard house. You know what I'm saying? I bought her some McDonald's that day. I remember that woman. Damn, look at her now. She driving a nice BMW. You understand what I'm saying? Because guess what? With one door closed, you understand what I'm saying? The Most High is walking with us. He's walking with you. He's walking with me. Because we're going to walk in the doors we don't even got to open. Automatic, baby. Automatic. You know, that's automatic. Look what you done to me. You know what I'm saying? Because the Most High in his strength, when everybody just left us gone. You know what I'm saying? Then guess what, man? You know, we don't ask for a lighter load. We ask for a stronger back. You understand what I'm saying? Excuse me, I gotta go floss. You know what I'm saying? Just ate good. You know what I'm saying? I also want to give a shout out to everybody that's in the tribe, everybody that look out on Cash App, you know, everybody that like to send me a little something to get a key lime and a mango. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's what I like. You know, and a couple bananas. I want to give a shout out to everybody that's in the motherfucking tribe. You know, and I'm grateful for y'all, you know what I'm saying? And see, they got people that got bigger cars than you. They got people that got keys to go to homes, several homes. You know what I'm saying? They got so many different outfits. You know what I'm saying? They don't even know what they were. And guess what? They still mad at you. They still hating on you. You understand what I'm saying? But hey, one thing about that, you can't give $100 to a penny. You know what I'm saying? You can't cash your pearls amongst swine. You feel me? And they don't get it. So they talk behind your back, but they would never bring it to your face. You know, because one thing the Most High says, don't touch my anointing. Don't make them cry. Don't make them feel bad. Don't you hurt them. Because guess what? The consequences is severe, generational. Some things, you know, you could break, but you can't fix. You know what I'm saying? And the Most High is working on you. He's fixing you. He's getting you to get rid of all the things, all the baggage that's slowing you down. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's just like that motherfucking spaceship when it's going out of space. You understand what I'm saying? You the motherfucking top. You the motherfucking head of the spaceship, and everybody can go where you going, baby. You understand what I'm saying? So guess what? The bottom of that rocket gotta come back down. You know, the middle of that rocket gotta come back down. The only one that make it out of space is the top of the rocket. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know how we get to space. But, you know what I'm saying? These people mad. You know, they want to throw pesticide. They want to throw piss in your garden. You know what I'm saying? They want to throw milk in your garden. Anything but some goddamn water. Anything but some goddamn fertilizer. But guess what? God, the true cleanup man. You understand what I'm saying? And God got you in that cocoon right now. You know what I'm saying? You're going through your phase. You understand what I'm saying? God is separating me. God is separating you from all these different caterpillars, so you can finally become the butterfly you was always meant to be, baby. And that's one thing about these motherfucking caterpillars, these haters, these motherfuckers that talk behind your back. You know what I'm saying? These manipuladippers, these naysayers, everybody that's gossiping is mad because we on the go. You understand what I'm saying? That's why your motherfucking name, that's why everybody got you as the motherfucking topic, because you hitting to the motherfucking top. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, y'all hit the like button. Y'all smash the like button. Y'all make sure y'all share this, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all get this in y'all souls. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm here to water you just as much as you here to water me. You understand what I'm saying? It's a two-way street. And see the old people that gave up on you, your friends and your family. You understand what I'm saying? They only going down a dead-end street, and they just mad because we ride to the interstate of abundance, baby. You know what I'm saying? Keeping that mind frame of abundance, because you deserve better, and you receiving better, and you will have better. You're going to have better food, shelter, clothing, and transportation. You understand what I'm saying? Continue to talk to the Most High. Continue to show His grace. You understand what I'm saying? Continue to receive His mercy. You understand what I'm saying? Ask for His miracles. Because when He see you taking care of what you already got, He definitely going to give you way more. You understand what I'm saying? You're not out here talking about people. You're not shitting about people. You're not shitting on people. You're not gossiping. You know what I'm saying? You're not hurting nobody. You're not stealing from nobody. And you know what? It might take you just a little bit longer, because guess what? You ain't cheating the game. You understand what I'm saying? You're treating yourself. You're not cheating yourself. You understand what I'm saying? There's a lot of motherfuckers out here that cannot, that won't, that cannot do it, will not do it, not even affordable to do it, but they're going to pay attention to you. You understand what I'm saying? Because they want the easy road. You know what I'm saying? One thing about that, easy come, easy go. You understand what I'm saying? When you about to get that new job, you about to get that new job, you about to get that new apartment, you about to get that new house, you about to get a better living situation, better food, better shelter, better clothing, better transportation. You understand what I'm saying? Just continue to show the Most High that you're grateful for everything that you already got. You understand what I'm saying? Because guess what, man? We already know why they still guessing. You understand what I'm saying? They try to poison you, calculated car crashes, you know what I'm saying? Shootouts, fights. They try to drug you. They try to drag your name through the mud, but guess what? You a four-wheeler. God got you on the back of that four-wheeler. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? You on the back of that dirt bike. You understand what I'm saying? Look, you know when you get it out the mud, you start to get on that solid foundation. You understand what I'm saying? And they don't like that, because they building houses on sand. And they trying to figure out why you ain't in quicksand. They trying to figure out why you coming up and they sinking. You understand what I'm saying? Because anybody that try to bring you down automatically shows that they are what? Already under you. You understand what I'm saying? Don't get it confused. Don't get it confused. Do not get it confused. See, God is coming through. He's striking like lightning. And see, the devil, he ain't nothing but, you know what I'm saying, thunder. You know what I'm saying? Trying to give you that fear. Trying to fear monger you, trying to scare you, you know what I'm saying? Trying to trick you out your position, trying to get you to turn the other way, trying to get you to walk down that dead end street with the rest of his puppets and his pawns. And see, a thief never runs into an empty house. You understand what I'm saying? See, they never go steal a Toyota. They want the Hellcat. You understand what I'm saying? And if the devil is after you, that means he don't have you. Everybody that the devil is not after, he already owned them. He already got them. He already tricking them. He already pimping them. You understand what I'm saying? If you ain't wearing those shorts, we ain't taking them. You understand what I'm saying? And they don't like that. They don't like that. You understand what I'm saying? They want you to be like them. You understand? Because you are the one. You are a one. You are the one and only. And we are surrounded by a bunch of zeros. And one thing about the zeros, their main goal is to make sure they could get that one, and they could bend that one and try to turn it to a zero like them. But it ain't happening. You understand what I'm saying? Keep your feet planted. Keep your head up. Keep your chest out. You understand what I'm saying? Continue to give grace to the Most High before you go to the store, before you go to the bus, before you go to the library, before you go to the gym, before you go to that job. You understand what I'm saying? Take some time out and give grace to the Most High, the source, the all of all, the kings of all kings. You understand what I'm saying? And everything gonna be grateful. Continue to put your mind frame and your energy, your intentions and your thoughts to how great it could happen instead of how bad it could be. You understand what I'm saying? You may be going through the worst storm ever in your life, but it's only going to bring the best out of you. You understand what I'm saying? You may have been through some bad things, done some bad things. You understand what I'm saying? But guess what? You hung that coat up. You threw it in the furnace. You put it in the fire. You put away your wicked ways. You understand what I'm saying? You constantly asking the Most High for repentance, to forgive you for your iniquities. You understand what I'm saying? And it's those people that still do the same thing, reading the same page. When we've been flicking through chapters, you know what I'm saying? They still reading the same sentence. We got brand new books now, and they mad. You understand what I'm saying? There's some people that still live in the same hometown you grew up in. You understand what I'm saying? They want to down you. They want to talk about you. You understand what I'm saying? You still got your foot on the gas because we was born with no brakes. You understand what I'm saying? And guess what? Somebody that's living it, somebody that's doing it, don't have no time to talk about somebody that's not. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody that's living it, somebody that's doing it, don't have time to talk about somebody that's not. But those who ain't living it, those who ain't doing it, got all the time in the world to talk about those who is. You understand what I'm saying? So guess what? Don't get confused with the people that's in the bleachers, because one day you're going to see your jersey on the back of a lot of them. You understand what I'm saying? Because the jersey that's on your back says TMH, the Most High, the one and all, the 101, God, the source, the creator of all creations. You understand what I'm saying? So do not get complacent with the comments of these creatures, these defiled creatures. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to keep your head up, keep your chest out, keep your feet planted, and continue to push through, because you're going to be on the high scope. You're going to be in the book of records. You understand? Your name is already in the book of life. You understand what I'm saying? They're trying to trick you out your position. And guess what? If you ain't already planning on going to that motherfucker, don't let nobody book you a first-class ticket to hell. You understand what I'm saying? Keep your head up. Keep your chest out. Keep your feet planted. You dig? Don't worry about what they think is a weakness to you. You just keep on strengthening yourself. Your mind, your body, your soul, your energy, your intentions. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes motivation ain't going to get you through that door. You need that dedication, that determination, and that discipline. You need to make sure that you make the best of choices, chances, and changes, because that's what's going to brighten your horizon. You understand what I'm saying? And heighten your perspective. You dig? That's all it is. It's just a shift, a conscious shift. It's just a spiritual shift. And then it's going to also require you to make that physical shift. You understand what I'm saying? Because guess what? You need to have them parts. They got to be oiled up right. You understand what I'm saying? Everything got to be lubricated. You understand what I'm saying? So the engine can move righteously, mentally, physically, spiritually. You understand what I'm saying? And guess what? You know where you get your gas from? You don't go to Shell. You don't go to Wawa. You know what I'm saying? You go to the Most High. That's who gas us up. Real gas. You understand what I'm saying? When you go to the devil and you go pull up at that pump and you let him put that demon time energy in you, you know what I'm saying? That toxicity energy in you, that corrupts good manners. That corrupt the engine. You understand what I'm saying? And then they trying to figure out why they walking around, they don't got the glow. You understand what I'm saying? And they got all this corrosion on their battery because they rotten. You understand what I'm saying? And you can't be around them because you're a fresh fruit. You're a beautiful fruit. And when there's good fruit on side, rotten fruit, you could become just like them. So that's why the Most High has separated you. That's why you're walking in isolation. That's why you might be on hermit mode. That's why you might be walking around with your whole life on your backpack. You understand? You might be going house to house. You might be going motel to hotel. You might be going from this truck stop to that truck stop. You might be sleeping in your car. You might be sleeping on a cardboard box. But guess what? That's not your final destination. You understand what I'm saying? It's just a piece of your testimony. You know what I'm saying? Because all glory goes to the Most High. And they don't like that. They want you to feel low. You know, anybody that try to make you feel small, anybody that try to pull you down, they mean you bigger than them. They mean they already under you. You understand what I'm saying? And we're not worrying about those who try to impose. We're not worrying about those who try to project their insecurities. You understand what I'm saying? If you insecure, go back inside. Nothing more, nothing less. You understand what I'm saying? And it's just like, they don't get it. They'll never get it because they can't afford it. So that's why they pay attention to you. That's why they pay attention to you, not realizing that it's going to cost them in the long run. You understand what I'm saying? The same way they spend all this time hating on you, you spending all that time loving yourself. That's why you're getting better. You understand what I'm saying? That's why your hair's starting to grow. That's why your skin's starting to glow. You understand what I'm saying? That's why your arms getting bigger, your legs getting swoller. You understand what I'm saying? That's why the love that you are able to receive now, because your heart getting swoller. You understand what I'm saying? They don't understand that because their hearts is cold. Their hearts are corrupted. Their hearts are fragile, full of corrosion. You understand what I'm saying? And guess what? You ain't nothing like them. That's why the Most High set you apart, because you are who you are, and you are the son, or you are the daughter of the Most High. And they mad because the wings you got were born with you, organic. You understand what I'm saying? They great value. They went to the store and bought them from Walmart, the Devil's Palace. They went to the Devil's Palace and asked the devil for some wings, not realizing that the devil gonna let them go as high as they think they could go. And then as soon as they hit their plateau, the Most High, the devil, their Most High is the devil. Our Most High is the creator of all creations. Gonna snatch them wings from them. They gonna splat like a grape under your shoe. You understand what I'm saying? That's why they mad at you, because you grew with your wings. You know the speed, the velocity. You know how to swing back, forward, left, right. You know what I'm saying? Zigzag. You could do all of this with your wings because you grew with them. And the only way you could lose your wings is if you fall away from the Most High, because guess what? The Most High is the wind that is under your wings. You understand what I'm saying? Helping you glide, helping you ride, helping you stride, helping you get to a better place, mentally, physically, and spiritually. You understand what I'm saying? These people don't like that. They doing everything in their power. You know what I'm saying? One thing they say, don't kick a man while he down. You understand what I'm saying? We might fall 7 times, but we get up like it's motherfucking 17. Let's go. And you know, motherfuckers love to see you doing good, but they don't want to see you doing better than them when they at their motherfucking best. You know what I'm saying? You did. You a powerhouse, baby. You know, I had to tell one of these police officers, I was washing clothes one day, gonna walk behind me, try to grab on me and try to just steal my energy. She gonna say, give me them shoes. Give me them shoes. I spent $10 on these shoes. If I had the money in my pocket to buy the shoes I wanted, you'll never see me in these shoes. Spent $10 on these shoes. They was dirty, but I kept them clean. I said, you don't want these shoes. Even if I give them to them, you won't be able to wear them. She ain't understood that. You want to question me? I got the answer for you. What you mean by that? What you mean by that? You'll cut your motherfucking legs off and give them motherfuckers back to me, because you ain't trying to walk another mile in these motherfuckers. She was like, what? Word? Yeah, you wouldn't be able, you would not be able to handle. You would not be able to walk in these shoes. You understand what I'm saying? Shut that motherfucking conversation quick. Shut that bitch down quick. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't being cocky, baby. I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? What you work out with, I don't work out with. You know what I'm saying? You work out with 5s and 10s and shit. I work out with 100s and 500s. You know what I'm saying? My pressure different. You understand what I'm saying? And they can't even function when I'm in a function, because you know what I'm saying? I get this bitch jumping. You understand what I'm saying? Like, the pressure be so motherfucking strong when I come around. I ain't even pressing their buttons. They can't function right. And when you come around, it's the same thing. They feel it in the energy. You know what I'm saying? They feel it in the atmosphere. I had went to one of these performances, and then come to find out, we turned it to a rap battle. Man, I smoked them motherfuckers. I burnt their ass out. I killed them. But you know, the judge, you know what I'm saying? God forgive me, but I'm being real. She was on the other side. She like women, you know. And the dude that I went against, I had a rap battle with, he know I smoked his ass. He know I burnt his ass. He couldn't even finish. He was stuttering. And she gave him the award. She said he was the winner. When he looked at me and he said it in his eyes, he said it with his spirit, he said it with his energy, like, you know you won, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know you won, but you know what? They pride, bro. They pride. And that's the same reason why they missing their motherfucking prize. You understand what I'm saying? And you outgrew that. You outgrew your pride. You outgrew that. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's the closest to falling, when you're in your pride. But guess what? You went from being in your pride to being in confidence, being courageous. And they don't like that, because it's man. It's not man-made. You understand what I'm saying? This confidence and this courageousness that you have has now transformed into confidence. You understand what I'm saying? You got all that from God. You got that from the trials and tribulations. You got that from the lessons. You understand what I'm saying? When they got a silver spoon, you understand what I'm saying? You was eating out your hand. You dig? Then it was the same people that you used to eat. They used to eat up out your hand. They bit the hand that fed them. Now you got to feed them with a long handled spoon, you know what I'm saying? Because they want to stab you in your back. But it was beautiful, because the same knives that they put in your motherfucking back is the same knives you're going to cut your motherfucking pie with. And they just smell it, but they don't know when it's finished. But God got a cake baking for them, you know what I'm saying? God got that cake baking. And they trying to get them a piece. They trying to get them a slice. But you know what I'm saying? They know they did wrong. That's why they watching you and your views, man. That's why your likes not going up. That's why the comments not there, because you know who watching you. It's the same motherfuckers that try to tear you down, while the Most High about to bring you up. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I'm not going to be no chatty patty. You know, I'm about to go give me some water. And I'll holler at y'all on the next ep. If y'all want some more Chosen One videos, y'all let me know. Any donations, contributions, or assistance on my journey, it'll be $781 THEVBYZ. I also got some music. I got some singles out. All you gotta do is type in my name, 781 THEVBYZ. You know, welcome to the channel. Organic Vibes is Vibo. You understand what I'm saying? And you water me, I water you. You know what I'm saying? It's a two-way street, and we only ride into the interstate of abundance, baby. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else, they gotta get out the car, because we're not going down no dead-end street. I don't care what you put on that GPS. If God ain't put it in, I'm not going there. We not going there. And we don't play that. We don't fuck around. Y'all see me? So look, man, y'all have a prosperous rotation. Know that the Most High is always with you, long as you are always with the Most High. Respect those commandments. Be grateful for what you have and what you don't have. And it's going to be a beautiful rotation. It's going to be a blissful rotation. The sun is out. The sun is smiling, the birds is singing, the birds is chirping, the lizards is crawling, and guess what? It won't be too long till we ballin'. Let's get it, baby. Oasis, peace and prosperity. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for supporting me. Thank y'all for supporting ADB. You know what that is? The last of a dying breed. Yes, sir. Fire. What the? Yeah.